The greatest thing I've learned is how to come together and play as a unit. And when you do that, there's really no limits that you can't reach. You know, there's nothing you can't achieve.
Greatest thing I've learned would probably be to just never give up, because you know this year a lot of stuff went wrong, a lot of stuff went sideways, but we never gave up, and now we got a chance to go to the playoffs. So
probably to actually work hard, because the minute you stop working is the minute you lose your spot.
Leadership. I learned how to be a leader and take the game serious more than I did last year.
How to play football, really, how to be athletic and do well in what I do.
Leadership. I feel like as a team, the seniors have become leaders, and we haven't had that before. Last year, the seniors kind of just went with the flow. I feel like we're trying to start a program here, so.
Probably accountability, because on the football field, you gotta trust that everybody's gonna do their job in order for you guys to succeed.
To just stick with it, to believe in yourself and don't think too much, and just go out and play, and to work hard, and yeah.
I think teamwork. I think towards the beginning of the season, we struggled a little bit, but as the season got close to the end, we started working together as a team, and we started winning, and I think that was the most important thing I learned.
To become a team, because before, the first 3 or 4 games we weren't really a team, but then we bonded and we became a team.
Always trust your brothers, always listen to your coaches, and just have fun on the field.
My favorite memory is the Northside game, and how we kind of rallied together and came back and won, and that was a pretty big game for us, and that's by far my favorite memory.
Favorite memory would probably be my first catch my junior year, because not only was I excited, but everybody around me was excited. So I felt like I was part of a real brotherhood. So it was really exciting.
Probably the first touchdown I scored. That was pretty cool, because that was on homecoming last year. That was cool.
Oh, Luke's pick against Northside. Is it Northside? It's Northside. Luke's pick against Northside.
Probably the pick against Northside. Luke's pick when it's their first play back on offense and they didn't have another chance to score.
My favorite memory is probably beating Poinciana. That was a good game, memorable game.
Favorite memory? Probably the Northside game, because it came down to the final minute. We had to make a comeback. It was just a really tight game and fun to play in.
Probably the Poinciana game, where we all came together as a defense and an offense to win that game, last seconds.
Favorite memory probably has to be the Poinciana game. We were down, and we had heart, and we came back and we got the W.
Probably bonding right before the season with all the seniors and going to the beach. That was pretty cool. And then also the Poinciana game, because we were down by a lot, and then we came back and won it.
Winning the district championship my sophomore year.
I'm gonna miss this group of people. You know, this is really a special group, and I don't know, I feel like this is kind of a once in a lifetime kind of deal, and I'm just gonna miss them.
I'm gonna miss the most is probably hanging out with the brothers and stuff in the locker room. Just chilling, playing football with my brothers, and just all that.
Oh man, my brothers, because it's just what it's about. I don't know. They mean a lot to me. It's pretty much my whole family here, so I'll probably miss the brotherhood that I get the most.
Calling Connor fat. No, I'm just kidding. Probably messing around with the teammates. Probably won't ever have that again. It'll be much serious in college. Won't be as fun.
Probably messing around before games in the locker room and weight room.
Probably just chilling with the dudes, the boys. Yeah, probably just being with my teammates, and my brothers.
I'm definitely gonna miss the high school atmosphere, high school football. It's one of a kind, and I'm gonna miss hanging around with the dudes, my boys Kenny, Austin, Jack, Blake, Danny, Connor, all the guys. It's been a really fun time in high school with them. and Lance and all them?
Probably just hanging with my brothers, going to practice, working hard all week, and playing on Fridays, being with everybody.
I think being able to spend time with my brothers and the coaches.
The bond of everybody, like all my teammates, I'm gonna miss them.
The little boys, my brothers, coaches, Coach Lord, Coach C, Coach Walt, Landon. That's my boy right there.
Don't ever get discouraged. Like, at the beginning of the season, we had a lot of adversity and a lot of things that didn't go our way, and that could have set us back, and we could have taken that and resigned to it, but we chose not to. We chose to keep working, and now you see where we are. We got a chance for these playoffs, and just don't get down.
Encouragement for younger players. This is specifically for like the guys that don't play a lot. Like, don't think, oh, I don't play so much, so I'm not gonna try as hard. Go harder in practice, because that's how you're gonna get there. You're just gonna make the guys around you better. So just because you're not playing doesn't mean you gotta be down on yourself. Keep picking yourself up, keep going hard.
Don't slack off during practice, because we did that a lot this year, and we're winning now, but before we lost. So I'd say stay focused, better than we did.
Take your senior year seriously. Don't take it as a joke. Be accountable to your brothers. That's pretty much it.
Just don't give up. Keep going hard, and don't take it for granted, because it ends sooner than you think.
Take stuff serious from day one, freshman year. Take things serious. 'Cause that's the only way you're going to get the job done. Don't wait till you're a junior to start taking football serious. Take it serious from the day you start.
Just take everything seriously and stuff, because it goes by super fast. I remember I was just a freshman. I remember when I was just a freshman, and I was like, oh man, I have like forever till I graduate, and then next thing you know, I'm a senior playing in what could be the last game of the season this year. It's just take everything seriously.
Just stick with it. Sometimes things aren't gonna go your way, and you just gotta keep working hard and trust in yourself, trust in your teammates.
Listen to what the coaches have to say, and just have fun, because it's gonna end really fast.
Yeah, just keep working, always put in work, that's it.
When all season, take it serious. Don't goof around. Just be leaders. Take the younger guys under your wings, and always be your family.
Just thank y'all. Thank you for everything that you've taught, everything that you hope instill into me and the rest of this group of people. There are no words to thank you enough.
To the coaches, thank you guys so much for these last great years. This is favorite memories of my life these past few years. Every day coming out to practice, just having fun. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep these kids going.
Thank you, especially to Coach C and Coach Walker, because they really gave him a shot when a lot of the other coaches wouldn't, which helped a lot of the other coaches see that I was actually kind of decent. Not very good, but decent enough. Yeah, pretty much thank you.
Thank you, a big thank you. Thank you, Coach Lord, for recruiting for me. I'd like to thank all the coaching staff for giving me the opportunity to play this great game of football. Start for like 3 years now, and that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Coach Lord, for always believing in me. Thanks, Dom, for teaching me what to do, and just thank you to all of them for believing in me.
Thank you for everything you've taught me and installed in me. Thank you for making the player that I am today.
I just want to thank them for all the time they've invested in me. I've been here since I was in 6th grade, so I've really gotten to get close with all of them, and I just want to thank them for being a part of my journey.
Just thank you for believing in me and teaching me not to think too much, just go out and play, and for giving me chances to make plays and stuff like that.
Thank you for everything, and good luck in the future.
Thank you for everything that you taught me. Yeah, just thank you for everything that you taught me.
Coach Lord, chill with the yelling. Coach C, Coach Walt, keep doing your thing. Coach Donovan, always be tough on the linemen.
Hi guys, Coach Walker here. Yeah, Luke Burke. What can I say about Luke Burke? He grew since his sophomore year. Not in size, but ability. Luke was probably one of the most transcending players on the team. Luke made plays, big time plays, in key moments in our season. Probably most improved player on the team in my opinion from when I got Luke. Luke probably gonna go down as one of the best safeties to come through Foundation Academy. Truly a blessing to be his defensive coordinator and to see him grow and mature throughout the years. Luke, I mean, he is what he is. He always kept Coach smiling. He made plays when I needed it. I just call out his name and there he is. So, you know, that's one of the great things about being a coach. You get to endure guys like Luke, and appreciate him. I love him. I mean, wish the best for him. I know he's gonna do some great things at the next level. Luke just one of those kids that he grew on me. And people now always saying, "Oh, that's your favorite player." So I mean, it is what it is. Hey, thank you, Luke, for having an awesome year, making my life much more easier with you out there on the field, controlling and making big plays, man.
If I had to look at someone who was the most important player to our team the last 5 games, it was Luke Burke. Had dominating performances on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. He tied Grayson Wagner for 2A in the state. Each of them had 7 interceptions. Luke had a lot of tackles. I've sent his film out and I'm getting all sorts of replies on Luke right now. He'll be playing in the All-Star game. Great player, great leader.
Luke Burke?
Yeah.
Luke Burke. Let me see. I had Luke for 3 years. When we first got here, I thought Luke was anorexic. I didn't think he was gonna grow no more, but now, 3 years later, he one of our top DBs. He a cool guy. Good kid, good family. I hate to see him leave. I hate the way the season ended, but you know, I had some fun times with Luke. Luke's favorite word is, I can't say that, but hi.
Lance Axon. Lance, I got Lance at a young age as well as Luke. Sophomore year, he matured a lot from sophomore to his senior year. Lance was a hothead when I first got him. He was out there doing crazy things, but hey, his big playability made up for all the psychotic things Lance did during his sophomore season. He grew up, he matured. He's been a blessing to this team. He's been a blessing to me. He's another one. He showed big time leadership. When guys needed somebody to look up to or look for help, it was Lance. I seen that growth and maturity throughout all 3 years that I've been here through Lance. Lance also is a big playmaker, not only on the defensive end, but as well as the offensive end. Whenever we needed somebody to lean on in key moments in the games, Lance was one of those guys that you can count on. Always trustworthy in big time moments. Lance is probably go down for me as one of the top defensive backs, as well as Luke. We talking about history here with this team, and going down as Foundation, one of Foundation's best senior classes, with arguably the best record that's ever been here at Foundation. So, I mean, Lance, Luke, and all of the seniors are a big part of that. So, again, I love you, Lance. Thank you for your commitment and your work ethics and instilling it in the other guys, for being here for us, and appreciate you, man.
very talented kid who works hard, and he and his brother together pushed each other. And Lance played hurt all year, pushed hard, had some excellent games for us. The toe finally gave out, and I know he wishes he was out there with his mates, but did everything we asked him to do. And just a great kid. He's going to go play at Campbell or FIU. He also made the All-Star teams, but will not be playing in it due to his toe.
Got Lance for 3 years, and he was on a great defense before this, and then, you know, they had a great defense this year. I hate that he had an injury, you know, because we call him broke foot, you know, or whatever, but, you know, good kid. It was great coaching him. I hate to see him leave. Hope he signed D1, you know. Wish his season went cut short, but, you know, what can I say? Let me see. Impression of Lance Axon. Shoo, coach, shoo, you got me messed up. Oh, what can I say about Lance Axon? Oh man, he always think he better than somebody. He always giving Coach C a hard time, Coach Walk. But they're a good kid, good mom and dad, sister and brother. We also have
Austin Mathis. A lot of people want to figure out where he get the name Rambo from. Well, me and my younger brothers, we gave him that nickname. It was because he came in with some type of bandana over his head and summer workouts. And whatever we did or whatever we put on that board, Austin busted it. And he didn't quit. And it reminded us of John Rambo from Rambo. So he kept that mentality. We enjoy it. He has a never quit attitude. He has no tolerance, no nonsense. He's all business when it comes down to being a football player. But he also has a fun side to him. He's jovial and happy, and he's just one of those ones that he grows on you. He had a good work ethic. He helped out with the team by showing leadership when it was needed. He was a action guy. Not too talkative, but he led with actions, and it showed. Rambo is another one that I can truly say he's been a blessing to be around. Him and his parents, they been a great support as well with the team, and it's truly a blessing to have someone like Rambo on our team. I'm gonna miss you, buddy, and I appreciate you for everything you do, and I love you. Go Lions.
Lots of heart. Took on running back after coming over to try and be you don't want to bleed quarterback, but Austin's another team guy. He led our team in rushing this year. He also missed a few games, and missing him hurt us. But we look for Austin to go on and play at the next level. He wants to. He has the grades, and there are some schools looking at him. He'll also be playing in the All-Star game.
Austin, Rambo, Rambo, the Rambonator. Austin, good guy. How many years I had Austin? Let me see. I want to say we had him 3 years, maybe 2. I hope he don't kill me. I can't remember. Physical running back. Do anything for you on the field. If you say, hey, come play DN for me like he did, or running back, or whatever it takes to win. Got a never die attitude. Good mother, good granddad. You know, come from a great family. Like I say, we call him Rambo, or the Bo. You know, me and his favorite thing to do in the hallway, whenever one of us down or we just want to play around, is, what's up? What's up? And we always swing on somebody else. But like I say, you're a great guy, and I love him.
Lance Bowling. I didn't get this guy until the summertime, and I was kind of confused to, like, you know, where I would be able to place him. He had a lot of athletic ability. very tough, always smiling. You can't get him to frown up. He always showed up and did whatever I asked. Lance, he's just one of those ones that I couldn't keep off the field. He always showed up when I needed him to. Whenever we went down in certain areas, he was able to pick up the slack, help out. He made big time plays in key games that we had throughout this year. I didn't have the luxury of having him when he was younger like the other guys, but I was blessed to have him the senior year. And when I tell you he gave me 100%, that's all I could ask for. I could ask for a better guy than him to step in and pick up the void, because we had some key injuries throughout. But with that being said, I'm very appreciative of having the opportunity to coach a young man like him. And Lance, I'm gonna miss you as well, and I love you. I'll get out there and probably catch a couple of your basketball games, and I know you'll do well to whatever it is you put your mind to.
Wish I had him again. His parents should have kept him back in 8th grade. Multi-talented athlete on both sides of the ball. Again, had big games at the end of the year. In the last 2 games, he played big where we had victories. Lance was a key part of that. Excellent athlete, can play all over the field.
Lance Volan. Oh, Mr. 10-piece, Mr. 5-piece with a biscuit. That's Lance Volan. Always running around laughing and smiling and want to play and hit Coach C. I only had him for a year. Wish we would have had him for 3 years. See what he would have turned out to be, but he was great for us on both sides of the ball. I don't know what else can I say about him. Oh, his favorite impression. He did it in the last game. It was the Naruto. So, other than that, that's all I can say about him. Oh, he got good parents too. All of them got good parents, but he got great parents. Good sister. Other than that, great guy.
Danny Garcia, one of my favorite players. I can truly say that without a smile. I like Danny a lot. He came in, no questions asked. He did what he was told. He went out and he said, "Coach, what kind of kicks would you like me to do?" If I asked for sky kicks, he gave me sky kicks. He loved to do the onside kick, and I think he, out of all kickers, perfected it. Danny was an awesome guy, and he was great in sticky situations. I think he's another one that I'm truly blessed to be his coach. And what can I say, man? It was an honor, and I appreciate you, love you, and I know you're gonna do well in whatever it is that you put your mind to and go on to do, whether it's soccer or American football. Gonna miss you.
No, Danny Garcia, what a great kicker. I wish I had him another year. I'm gonna send his film out. He might get some looks by colleges because he doesn't even know what he's doing, and he's kicking the ball 42 yards. He made first team All-County, him and Luce, along with Lance Axon. They all made first team All-County. And Danny got us out of a lot of jams this year with great punts.
Danny, the kicker. I don't too much like kickers, so I don't know why we even talking about him. Can we go on to the next person? I'm playing. Nah, he a good kid. Wish we'd have got him to come out earlier or whatever. He always cheesing. He got his bell rung in one of the games, I can't remember, and he was on the ground like, and I was like, Danny, get up, man, you ain't even hurt or whatever. But like I say, a good kid, good brother. We're looking for great things out of his brother Mateo. Good kicker. I pray he go D1. Hope he get into UCF. And he always want to get in on D after, you know, he kick it off and run down there and he hit somebody. He always running. Hey, Coach C, can I get on defense, please? He kind of sound like JP. That's his homeboy, but like I say, good guy overall.
Kenneth Ames. Kenneth, one of my favorite tight ends slash LB slash defensive back, whatever it is that Kenny wanted to be. But Kenneth, he's just one of those guys that he's truly like a brother, more so, a little brother that you can tug on and let him know, you know, Kenny, you need to head in this direction or do this, and he'll listen up to you. Kenny also was a treat to have as a player. I enjoyed his jovial smile, his outgoing behaviors, his good attitude when it come to practicing. It grew from when I first got him. Sophomore year, Kenny wasn't always like that. He wasn't a practice player. And that's something that we worked on as it relates to when I first come over to our foundation. All of the guys, you know, they grew from sophomore to now. They weren't always good practice players. And Kenny was one of those ones that he made a big transformation his senior year came. And a lot of that was because of him. It was his choice. And I appreciate that from Kenny. He truly began to get it about what it means to buy in. Kenny bought in for this team, and he laid it all on the line. Especially we had a play in the Ponciana game where Kenny made a big time sacrifice where he sacrificed his body, and it was body over self, in my opinion. He laid out and he tried to make a great catch, and we ended up getting a 15-yard penalty, which helped us eventually score a touchdown to put us back in that game. So that tells you a lot about Kenny. He was unselfish for us this year, and he worked hard. I appreciate that. Like I said about the other guys, I miss all of the seniors that's getting ready to leave. I'm truly gonna miss Kenny Ames and his lame jokes that he tell. And you know, I know you're gonna excel in whatever it is you do. Whether it's college football or basketball, whatever you indulge in later on in life. Praying for you, and you know, I love you, and I truly miss you.
Kenny had saved his best for last. He had some great games at the end of the season. Big time potential. Kenny should be able to go on and play receiver at the college level. He's got good hands, and if he keeps focused, he can be a dominating receiver at the next level.
Kenny Ames, A1, K1. Kenny got swag. Kenny think he the man. Sometimes Kenny head get bigger than his body, you know. But overall, Kenny a good ball player. Make some crazy catches in practice. When we get in the game, that never happened. Nah, he made one. Was it one? I think it was like one catch in the game he did. After that, I ain't seen nothing else from him. But no, that's my boy. Kenny like a little brother to me. He get frustrated at me at times and want to flare up, but I could talk to him. Him and Coach Lloyd. But I had Kenny for 3 years too. Good kid. I pray he make it to the next level, get an opportunity to show what he can do at the next level.
Elishua Cologne, Mr. Utility Man. Elishua Cologne, Mr. Do-It-All is what I would nickname him. Elishua is another one because we had key injuries in all sorts of places on the team. He had to become our holder. He had to become our starting free safety. Elishua had big moments at the receiver position as well. Elishua endured an injury and he bounced back from it. So, I mean, his resilience, attitude, and I can do attitude, it helped this team. We truly needed him throughout the year, and he filled the void. And many places. I appreciate him. Like I said about all the other kids, I love him, and I know he's gonna do well in anything he does. He told me he was headed down to Miami, to the University of Miami. I know how I feel about that, but I'll allow it. He's one of those great attitude kids, and we truly gonna miss you here at Foundation.
Missing Elishua in 6 or 7 games, when you look at him, you don't think it hurts, but he's so multi-talented. He played all our special teams, was great on defense, very smart football player, has speed, had a couple touchdowns, just an all-around athlete. So once we got him back healthy, it helped us with our 5-0 end of the season.
Elishua, oh man, Mr. Crybaby Scared Cat. Yeah, I said crybaby scared cat. Now, Elijah's a good kid, very smart. If we could have had him for more years or whatever, I think it would have turned out to be a great safety. He get nervous when you put him in and stuff though. He know what's about to happen, but then he get all nervous, like, oh coach. But oh, and he good with the camera too, like Emma. He good with the camera. He good with photos, videos, and whatever. But other than that, he a good kid, good family. Hopefully we can get his brother on the field next year. We'll see. We won't know where that's going. But other than that,
Eddie Luce. Oh man, Eddie, you've grown a great deal since I first got you, buddy. Sophomore year, I was looking and Coach Lloyd was so amazed by Mr. Eddie Luce. He was like, oh, Coach, you gotta see Eddie. Eddie make plays. Eddie does this. And I'm like, man, I'm looking at this kid. He's short, stubby. I don't see it, Coach. I really don't see it. But it wasn't a couple of practices in before I was like, I'm on that bandwagon. And I truly enjoyed you for the 3 years that I had you. Your tough, mean, and nasty attitude as it relates to football really stood out, and it really helped this team go a long way. We were grateful to have a guy with your ability and your size. Me, Coach C, there'd be times we'll be headed home and we have great discussions about stuff that Eddie did in practice. We truly gonna miss that part. We miss your attitude. That's what we're gonna miss a great deal of too, as far as it relates to going to practice and practicing. You were a great practice player. You had great tenacity about you. This football team gonna miss that. We're gonna miss the leadership that you showed throughout the year. You had great leadership, man, and like I said, about everybody else, truly gonna be missed. We love you.
Best lineman that's ever played at Foundation Academy. All state last year, all county, both sides of the ball last year and this year. He just got selected to play in the Central Florida All-Star game. Tough kid, was hurt the last 2 games and played hurt because he wanted to get in the playoffs. Lots of desire, tenacity, athletic skill. He'll be playing at the next level next year.
Eddie Luce. They like to call him Luce. I can't say that, but no, Loose Booty. Eddie. Eddie, he used to be a big. I had Eddie for like 3 years. Eddie used to be a crybaby. And coaching and coming back. But nah, he good now. He growing into his body. When we first came here, you wouldn't think Eddie would be big as he is. He great in basketball. I think nobody can stop him in that. You try to tell him stuff on the field, sometimes he wanna fuss and argue with you, but you know, when he chill out and he get it, if Coach Lloyd ain't bugging him, you know, he get out there and he give you a great game. And he good on both sides of the ball. I'm praying if somebody offer him to play center in college, he go do that. If not, then hopefully he get to play D-line or whatever, but good kid, good parents. I always think he could whoop up on Coach C, but that ain't happening, you know. And he love his music. Oh my God, dude, that boy love music. He gotta have it in the bathroom, he gotta have it in the weight room, in the office, on the bus. Y'all know what it is. But that's Eddie. Impression of Eddie.
Jack! Oh man, you grew up, buddy. You grew up. You made some huge plays for us late in the season. And like just watching you transform from what we seen early on in the year to now is it's truly a blessing. You had a great attitude every practice. You had a great attitude every game. Even when Coach Walker tell you to get back, you didn't mind. You stayed persistent. I truly appreciate that, and I truly appreciate your can-do attitude. Never stop, never quit. You brought it every game. It's been a blessing to have you on this team. We're gonna miss you, and we love you.
Another big-time improved player. Didn't play much at the beginning of the year, just on special teams, and I ended up starting on defense the last 3 or 4 games. Started football way too late, but very strong. Another pleasant kid who's on the team with a good demeanor.
Jack. Oh my goodness, Jack. Well, Jack, first of all, run like this. And we didn't know what Jack was gonna be, because Jack loved hockey. And he come out there, and then when you're trying to tell him something on the field, it's like, hey Jack, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Oh coach, I was thinking too much, and this and that. But he turned it around in the middle of the season. He turned it around. Became a good ball player for us. Wish he'd have turned it around in the beginning of the season, but you know, I love him. He always got my back. I don't think I ever met his parents or nothing. No, maybe I met his mom. I think I got a good mom. His little sister, whatever. Can't say too much about Jack, but he loved hockey. I don't really think he was a football man, but he came out and helped us. I appreciate him, and hope he get a scholarship in hockey and hit some hockey pucks. Go Ice.
Connor, what can I say, man? Connor, you grown in size and attitude, mentally. Since I first got you, I'll never forget. First time I seen you, I was like, oh man, what are we gonna do with this guy? And you know, lo and behold, you became one of the better football players on this team. You had great leadership. You were one of the stronger individuals on the team. You always had a great attitude when it came down to big time decision, whether it was you know, putting you in on defense or putting you in key situations on the offense, or you had to make key blocks. You truly gonna be missed, but not forgotten by Coach. I love you. I miss you. And just make sure you keep in contact with me, buddy, because you're gonna be one of those successful ones. I think all of you guys are gonna be successful. You in particular, I wanna see how you turn out, and like I said, I'm gonna try to stay in touch, and you know, just gonna miss you. All right.
Connor, one of the most improved players. 4 years ago, Connor couldn't walk without tripping, and now he's become a pretty good lineman and has a good shot to go to college. He's got very high academics, so a lot of colleges are interested in him, and he's become a better football player. He helped us in our run game this year.
Whew. What can I say about Connor? Big teddy bear. Teddy bear. Coach Lloyd say he liked to play with daisies or whatever. What else we called him? Big sexy. He do his little run like this or whatever. Connor a good kid, great mother, real great mother. She be about to kill us on the sideline when he don't get in, or if he get in and he missed a block, she go attack Donovan, or she be looking on the sideline for Coach Lloyd, and she be real mad. But great mother, he a great kid. Me and him always fight in the hallway too. We something like Rambo. We always go at it in the hallway, but me and him, like, you know, slam each other up against lockers and stuff. But that's cool. Connor, big sexy. pray he get into school. I enjoyed coaching him, had him for 3 years, and look what he turned out to be. Somewhat of a monster. Kind of remind me of Monster Inc., the big blue character. Yeah, that's Connor. But other than that,
Alec, the heart and soul of foundation. Man, buddy, when it comes down to being like a team leader and pushing this team and the guys and rallying them up, you are A1, buddy. I'm truly appreciative to be around a guy with a great attitude like you. I love the conversations we had about the Steelers and the Ravens. Go Ravens. But just having you in particular, it's just been great. I seen you grow over the past 3 years. I remember when I first come in and you couldn't even lift the bench bar, and you go from that to benching 200 pounds, and I'm just in such awe with you and your growth. Your leadership has always been tremendous throughout, from your sophomore to now. And like I said about the other guys, I'm truly gonna miss you. Truly gonna miss hanging out and having fun, telling jokes, sitting around watching YouTube videos of Emma videos, which has truly been a treat throughout. And keep on supporting the Lions. Come back and see Coach here and now, and we stay in contact. But we truly gonna miss you, and I love you.
Alec Baginski had a lot of heart. I think he took losses harder than anyone on our team. For a guy who didn't play much, he put his heart and soul into the team. He was all about team. Alec will be a fantastic coach in the future. He's a positive kid, and he loved being part of a football team. I was honored to coach him.
Alec Baginski, Mr. 84, Mr. Antonio Brown impersonator, because he didn't ever catch me a ball in the game. Now let me stop. He caught one last year, and everybody went wild. And we was all like, wow, you caught a ball and this and that. And his dad took like 1,000,000 pictures and was like, did you see this? And look at the video and blah, blah, blah. But no, we love him. Hard worker, dedicated. Like, he'll do anything for you too until it's time to get hit. But he a great leader. And he led by example. He loved to be on the camera, something like Coach C, but not as much as him. He tried to lead by, showing everybody else instead of talking about it. He was about it. Great mother, great dad, great sister. I wish we would have had more time with him. Maybe I could have really got him big and stuff like that. No matter what we did to that boy, our boy seemed like he couldn't get no muscle, but good kid. Whatever he chooses to do, I wish him nothing but the best, blessings, and if he gonna go be a firefighter, he better come save me one day.
Blake Robinson, tall, lanky Blake. Blake, I remember when we first met, and you say, Coach, how can I lose some weight? And I'm looking at you, and I'm like, man, you don't need to lose no weight. You just need to come play some football and be one of our great linemen. And that you did. You probably go down as one of the most unexpected players to stand out to me. I know that sounds kind of weird, but when I first met you, I was like, man, I know this guy. He ain't got that type of tenacity to play a physical sport like football, but you had the size. With all of that being said, you had it all. You had the heart. You brought mental toughness to the game. It was times this year you got injured and you kept going. You made great plays throughout this season, and you also brought leadership as well as the other teams. We appreciate you. We love you. We miss you, and Go Lions.
My class clown, but tenacious on the football team. Probably led the offensive line in pancake blocks. He and Gebbers is one of the reasons our offense picked up after not doing too well at the beginning of the year. Those two guys had big years, and Blake will be playing in the All-Star game. I think Connor also will be in the All-Star game.
Big upper body, no lower body. I know he's probably gonna come back and say the same thing about me, but I'm fit. But Blake, I think I only had Blake for like, I wanna say 2 years, last year and this year. And I mean, he panned out to be a good ball player on both sides of the ball. I loved him at defensive end. I loved him at D tackle. I really liked him at end because he was he's so long. He can touch you from behind the camera, Elma. But he did good. He panned out for us. A good kid. Me and Blake kind of eat some of the same meals, so he always looked out for Coach C. If I'm hungry or something, be like, hey, Coach, what you want? I got you. Or he brought me the new body armor, water, and stuff like that. Overall, yeah, and Blake from Canada. I don't know if y'all knew that, but he's from Canada. Canadian bacon, Blake. I need some of that. And if you don't bring it, I'm gonna have to handle you. You know what it is.